Hey guys, I'm here and I'm here a whole half an hour early than normal. Can you believe that? Were you guys like thinking, wait a minute, she's supposed to go live at 10:30. Why is she going live at 10 o'clock? So what had happened was I had messaged Wolfpack because Wolfpack goes live until I thought about 10:30 my time. But anyway, we chatted and she said, nope, she's finished at 10 o'clock my time. And so I was like, okay, then I'll just, if it's all right with you, I'll just jump on right behind you instead of having like a 30-minute, what do you want to call it? Like a 30-minute time break, whatever. But anywho, I'm here. Let me go to my video and let's see who all's here. La 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 la. Okay. I'm gonna go to live chat instead of top chat. Is there a way to like make it always go to live chat? That would be awesome. Okay, let's see who we got here. Ureli. Hey, she says, I'm going to bed. Yes, this is a new record for me. Have a wonderful evening. Well, thanks for coming in and saying hi. Anyway, Ureli. Robert's here. He said, thanks for having me. You're always welcome here, Robert. Cynthia, hey, she's early for a change, she said. And thank you, by the way, Cynthia. I got your package. I'm going to hang on to it and open it up on the channel soon. So, Sandra's here. Hey, Sandra. Folding clothes. Your cat ain't trying to lay on the clothes, are they? Your kitties. Said she's going to add a load in the wash. Be right back. Finally got our new dryer, so I feel like I'm washing basically everything in the house. Oh, wow. That's awesome, though. It's always like you feel like $1,000,000 when you get a brand new appliance, right? Abigail, hello, hello. Okay, I can quit with the, what do you call it? The chats jumping on me whenever I'm trying to read through them on my laptop. They just kind of like, I'm reading through and then all of a sudden it's like, bloop, they just jump. Drives me batty. Diamond Queen 2020 says, hey everyone, just subscribed and it's your first time here in live. Well, welcome, Diamond Queen. Glad to have you. Hey, Sandy Hayes, how are you? Says she'll be on shortly. Hey, Heather. she says, Ureli, I'm calling Guinness. She said a world record. Oh, Lord. Okay, we got Crazy Cat Lady. Hello. Hi, Judy. First time in your life, she says. Well, welcome. I see Hyper Cactus. Hey, hey. I've seen you in other chats before, but I think this is the first time you've been in one of mine. Good to see you here. Hey, Butter, she says. You can call me Butter. Hey, Jenny, she said. Hello. We got Chris and Kel here. How are you doing? Elizabeth Adams, hey. Haven't seen you in a little bit. How are you? Bella Art Day Nicole is here. Hello. Crystal Pierce. Martha Bailey. Hi, nice to catch you here. Thanks for coming in. First time. And not on a replay, right? I know. But thank goodness for replays, right? Oh, wow. Okay. All right. I'm caught up. So, let's see. So, I drug my canvas. I'm working on Psalm 8. And I'm sorry for this shadow here. What is up with that? I don't understand why it is wanting to do this. Maybe if I go like that might be more. Well, if my little lazy arm would do what it's supposed to do, that might be a little more helpful. I don't know. Oh, hey, and I can kind of see the chitter chatter too here. Let me see if I can. Yeah. Okay. Oh, Tammy's here. Hey, Tammy. Good to see you, darling. Um, Hang on. I gotta catch up. I gotta catch up. Abigail says, I think this is the first time you've gone live since, and she's able to actually work and lurk. Got it. Oh, thank you, Butter. They're like cat claws. Rawr. They're like pointy. And I have not stabbed like anything yet. Um, Hey, Melly, how are you, girlfriend? If I've missed anybody, I'm sorry. Uh, yeah, I know, right? Chris and Kel. Is this Chris or Kel? I think it's Kel. I might be wrong. Oh, the principal painter here is here. Hello, Kara. Um, Let me see. And the nails are fierce. Yeah. These might be sharper than that Melly machete. I'm kidding. Kidding. Cynthia's back. What do you mean, principal painter? Just discovered me? What? Well, I'm glad you found me. Always glad to meet a new friend that Diamond paints. Okay. Oh, is Shay here? Did Shay pop in? I have missed. Let me see. Where did Shay go? I didn't see Shay. Oh, there she is. I see her. Hey, Shay. Hey. I could never have mine, Nicole, as long as Abigail's is. I can't do that. But I didn't think I could ever have them this length either. But I do like them this length, but I could never go longer than this. Not with a baby and such as that. So I'm not sure which one of you is manning the account today. No, I know what you mean, Kara. I have 1,000 tabs open in my brain all the time too. For real. But I'm going to the retreat, so I'll see you in June. Yes, ma'am. All right, so we're going to get started. I'm working on Psalm 8. Mandy Manzano from Diamond Art Club. And I did just unbox my Bella Art de Nicole trays on the channel yesterday. And I meant to get my other unboxing of trays up today, but I did not get around to it. I need one of those little round tuits. You know what I mean? Them little wooden round tuits. But yeah, anyway, so I got a couple of these. These are Muni Maids. She came out with the half size trays, and so that's what this is. I got 2 of these, and this is called Blush. The color is Blush. It's really pretty, and I like it a lot. It's here's my big Muni Maid tray. Hold on a second. Let me get the pin out of it. I had a pin in it. So you can see this is the big Muni Maid tray, and then this is the half size. So it is half size, and I love it. So, but anyway, you'll see an unboxing of that too. Retreat in June. Where? Sandra says. Oh, it's a crafters retreat in June. Oops, sorry. Cute and little compared to the regular size for sure. Bonjour, says Bev. Hey, Bev, how are you, Momo B? Yeah, it's in Michigan. Michigan. Okay, so anyway, I'm gonna pick a color and get started. And my pen is from Enablers Outpost. Elizabeth and Edward Inslee run that shop. And I'm using a combination of Harbor Freight and Elizabeth Ward. So, storage containers. This kit had so many that I had to use both. Battle Creek, Michigan. Yeah, I can't remember the name of the place. Never can remember. I always forget that. But I feel like it's super dark in here, and I don't know why. I don't have any light bulbs out. But I do feel like it's super dark in here. Does it look darker than normal to you guys, or is it just me? Maybe it's just my phone. I can't tell. Okay. How are they going to do retreats with COVID? Screen looks good. Thanks, Chris and Kel. Looks bright to you, Melly. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. As far as that goes, Bev, when they did the retreat, after COVID first was a thing, they just kind of like, I mean, the principal painter might be able to help you out there because I didn't go. I just know that they were cautious. I know they like had limited people at the different table, like they were sectioned off, like everybody had their own table or something like that. They have like teams that will like be going through and sanitizing all of the hot spots, like several times a day. And then just, wearing masks if you feel so inclined, you know what I mean? So I think that's pretty much how they're going to do it this time too. I am having a hard time sticking with the chat tonight. You guys are just jibber jabbering. Is who gorgeous? Wait a minute. Who have I missed? Who is gorgeous? All good. We went socially distant and sanitized our spaces every 3 hours. Okay. I knew it was something like that. So, yeah, that's the plan anyway. And don't get me wrong, I'm a little bit, I wouldn't say I'm nervous about it, but I'm going to be very cautious. And but I don't know how in the world I'm going to do that because there's a lot of my girls that are going to be there that I'm a neck hugger. A neck hugger. A neck hugger. I said something backwards like that earlier today too. I was on the phone with my sister and I said I had to get some chapstick for my, I don't even remember now how I called it, but I said it all backwards. Yeah, Melly's a hugger too. Darn it. We'll just have to like air hug and use our masks. I don't know. Who knows? By then we'll probably, maybe it'll be over with, right? Hopefully. We'll see. For sure. But I am a big hugger. Oh, right. Principal painter. Her name is super cute. You can call me Butter. And she's from Texas. So, you guys have probably already figured that out because you're from Texas too. But yeah, and I always say her name, Butter. You can call me Butter. Butter. Like the Parquet commercial. That always cracks me up. It reminds me of like the retro Parquet commercials, where the like little lid opens its mouth and it's like butter. Okay, so this live is sponsored in part by Folgers Half Calf. Yes, I said half calf. That's because it's 10:15 at night and I've been drinking half calf anyways. Mm-hmm. And I have found the perfect creamer combination. So you guys knew that I had bought the peppermint mocha creamer, right? Well, I still had some French vanilla creamer. But I was almost out of my peppermint mocha the other day. And then I've gotten some since then. But the day that I ran out, it is a Southern thing better for sure. Hugs and kisses. I mean, I kiss everybody. I'm a kisser. I wish I was that full calf principal painter. I used to be full calf. However, blood pressure won't allow me to anymore. So if I drink, and we drink it really strong, so yeah, my blood pressure kept like wanting to spike every time I'd have coffee. So rather than give it up altogether, I went with the half calf. But anyway, the perfect combination is peppermint mocha, a splash of that, or a few splashes. I like mine pretty well. You can see I like mine like, do you want some coffee with your cream, that kind of thing. But anyway, a couple splashes of peppermint mocha creamer, and then a couple splashes of French vanilla creamer. And oh my God, it is so good. Best stuff ever. It makes me happy. And I just filled my pen up with glue dots. And on both ends. Well, no, on that end I'm using, on the multiplacer end I'm drinking. I saw Martha Bailey say I'm drinking Mountain Dew, and I was like, I'm drinking. I like creamy coffee. Yeah. Thank you, Abigail. Only drink cappuccino in the mornings or you won't stop. Yeah. Now in the summertime, I like iced coffee, but I make it the same way as I make my regular coffee. Just coffee with creamer in it and ice. 100%. Just drink one coffee a day. All I allow myself to do. I usually have two, but I am my home all day. I don't have an outside of the house job. So I like my coffee. I'm full cup of tea with honey and milk. That sounds good too, Robert. I love hot tea. Melly loves that pop. I know. Jenny, can you do a how-to with the dots? Sure. You mean for the this or this end single placer or this end multiplacer? Butter says I do half vanilla creamer, half sugar, and about an eyedropper of coffee. Oh, that's funny. Oh, Cynthia says a quad shot. No dose trace quad. Okay, so that's a four shot. Is that what that is? Oh, Bev, you like my pen? I love my pen. It's so pretty. I love the color. Yeah, I use micro glue dots in the single placer. And was it Butter that told me that she also filled her multiplacer up with glue dots? And I did that and it worked. I had used that for about a week, but then I've been doing a lot of ABs, and I had to pull it out and put new in because it like totally was like black on this end, and it was kind of like not wanting to pick up much anymore. With some extra white mocha. Yum. Oh, thank you, Kara. I like my nails. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate it. They are pretty, Mama B. Or Bev. I'm sorry. I thought you were changing your name. Anywho, what happened to that? Nicole says I'm the same way, Randy. Half creamer and half sugar and one drop of coffee. Goodness gracious. Shay says I'm clueless when it comes to those glue dots. I only use patty wax and pink wax. I love the glue dots because they literally last forever. Yes, ma'am, glue dots, except for not on the ABs. Yeah. The only thing that I think that works the best for ABs is the Not Your Mama's Mud, but it can't be fresh. It's got to be like used up a little bit, or if you do fill your pen up, then make sure that you like tap it on your, hand or on your blue jeans or your shirt or whatever you're wearing. But I go back and forth. I get bored with one thing. And then, like today, I was organizing my craft desk area, and I was like, I got a whiff of some of my patty wax when I was moving waxes over into another bag. And I was like, okay, I want to try that. I'm going to put that in my multi-placer. So I just kind of go back and forth between all the different ones. I do that with everything, though. I do that with my trays. I'll use this tray. Well, I mean, I just got this one, but I'll use this one for a little bit. And then I'll use, if I'm doing like a ton of ABs, or not ABs, black drills or a solid color, then I'll use my big one. And then I like the Bella Art de Nicole trays. I really like that one. And I prefer to empty them out in my Harbor Freight containers. So I actually am going to make a video. I think I'm going to make like a half stash, like a half, like tray stash. But then I also want to do one like explaining why I like to use this tray for this with this container, or this tray with that container, or rounds versus squares, because I have found myself picking up certain trays when I'm using certain containers or diamonds, if that makes any sense at all whatsoever. And I see my sister has entered the building. Mickey Howard is my sister. Yes, yes, yes. Bev says, I'm going to Bossy, Jennifer. Oh, I'm in trouble. Mm-mm-mm. Yeah, Nicole has been hanging out with us for a little bit. She's in the house. Martha says she loves patty wax. It's all she never tried the glue dots. And Butter has still never tried Not Your Mama's Mud. Nicole's working on cleaning trays and watching coming in and out. Cynthia says, okay, going back to my corner to work and lurk. Robert loves the pink wax a lot. It's easier for him. Shay says, hey, Mickey. Oh, Mickey, guess who's here? Our girl here, Sandra West. Yep, that's your girl, Mickey. Yeah. Cynthia Mermelli, she's under Cindy Turner Stevens. That's where I found her. For sure. For sure. Just did a video of my new trays and organizers from Nicole I got today. The rainbow organizers are amazeballs. I've been seeing those. Those look really cool. Sorry, not sorry. I love my patty wax. I've never not unboxed something off camera, but my Bella Art de Nicole stuff is awesome. Yeah. I like my patty wax too. Especially when I'm after that, I need some of that, what I call pop therapy. You know, that pop, pop, pop. I get that with my glue dots too. But I do love the patty wax. So it just depends on my mood, whatever mood I'm in. Okay, so I'm caught back up on the chat for a minute. Anywho, let me get another drink of coffee. I could just drink coffee all day. Yes, Mickey, my sister, I am drinking another cup of coffee. I was on the phone with her today, and she's like, how many times are you going to take me to the bathroom with you to pee? Because we were FaceTiming. I'm like, sorry. Yeah, and Nicole, I'm obsessed with the color. The rose gold color of your trays, they're bomb. And I did try the trick that you told me with the lid, to slide the lid, because these are just narrow. These the Elizabeth Ward containers, they're just narrow. And so it was a really good idea. She said to put the lid on top of your Bella Art de Nicole trays and then slide it out just enough so the spout in the corner of the tray shows, and then dump them out that way. But whenever I use the Harbor Freight containers, which is what I use most of the time, I usually only use my Elizabeth Ward containers. I just don't use them very often, but I love my Harbor Freight containers. And so when I use those, I can empty the Bella Art de Nicole trays easily. And I love it. And I love that I just love how they shake and fall in line, really good in your trays. Very nice. I hope so. I hope they make a comeback because that's a very popular color. Yeah, I like Super Sticky 2 better. Patty wax costs a lot of money. It does cost a little bit, Robert. However, it lasts forever. You'll have it forever. I have had this tin of Super Sticky Patty Wax since I started diamond painting, which has been almost a year ago. And look how much of that I've used. I mean, I have barely used any of it. There's a ton still left in there. I mean, a ton. It's probably this, like, just down to here used, and it goes all the way to the bottom. And that was like, I don't know. Kara, you want to remind me? They're like $14 or $12, or I don't even remember how much her patty wax is. Oh, Mickey says she needs some coffee, but it's late. Yeah, it's late for me too, but this is half calf, so I'm good. I'm doing all right. Exactly, Kara. Just like the political junk. We can all like who we want. We're all good. Where did that long skinny pink tray come from? I need one like that. This one came from Munimade on Etsy. Right here. Munimade. Munimade. And it's a big one. Mrs. Coffee calls it a yacht instead of a drill boat, like a boat, how everybody calls them boats. She calls it a yacht because it's huge. Yeah, like the rounded corners on the tray, on Nicole's trays. I like that too. Oh, thanks, Kara. They're hot pink, and then my ring ones has got a little glittery glitter. Teal's my favorite color. I love it. And I usually all winter I've worn dark matte nails, and they've all been really dark. And so I told Abigail that I had to have oh, hang on a minute. I got caught up in the chat and I'm getting lost. I had to have some color and some, like, I mean, this is what I would typically wear in the summertime, the color, but I had to have it now. I just needed some color. Oh, right, Bev. It's the shipping to Canada. Melly, no, I'm not at the halfway point. Nope. Nope. I am. So I got this whole row done. I got the whole one row done. Here. Well, this row all the way across. And then I've just started on the second row up here. So I have all of that to go. So I still have a ways to go. And I wanted to be done with this in January because February the 1st, Mindy and I have an event that starts. So for Mindy's Diamond Moment, which I'll talk about here in a little bit. But anyway, yeah, so I'm way behind. Way behind. But if I have to, I'll, just not worry about it and do it later. Robert says, I see Care Bear. Cynthia says, Jenny, your Happy Mail should be in next week. I got my Happy Mail. I got my Happy Mail. When was it? You're talking about the DMC stickers and the envelopes, right? Or not envelopes, the baggies. Is that what you're talking about? She says, you mean you have to go check the price, Principal Painter? And but you buy it so much you have to go check the prices? She's probably like, don't even know what she pays for it. She just clicks buy now and just checks out and don't even know. Oh, Lord. I like my caffeine cold too, Sandra. That's why I like, but in the wintertime, I like it hot. I do like, thank you, Melly, for putting the shop. Melly put the Etsy shop for Muni Made, the big pink trays. And if she is sold out, then make sure to favorite her shop. And she usually restocks on Mondays. So, yeah, Nicole likes Diet Pepper. There's a lot of people that like Dr. Pepper, and I'm just, I don't know. It's got that wang to it. $14, Kara. Yeah. Colors are pretty. $14.50 US dollars, Robert. That's how much the patty wax is $14.50 US. It's looking so good though, Jenny. The painting is going to be beautiful. It is. It is going to be pretty. Melly is on the train tonight, Betty. She's getting it done. Thank you for dropping the links for me. Shay says put it up till November, right? For no start November. Yeah, I got it, Cynthia. And I mentioned it earlier in the video, but you may have been away from the computer at the time. But I've got it put up. I haven't opened it yet, and I'm waiting on another package. And whenever that comes, I will unbox. I'll probably just like do a Happy Mail unboxing on the channel. That will be so much fun. But thank you so much for sending those. That was super awesome. They will be put to good use in my long-term storage box. Tammy says she loves her some Diet Dr. Pepper. Oh, while I'm thinking about it, Tammy has not been feeling well. And so she is, if you guys, I asked her if it would be okay if I requested prayer for Tammy Heiler. And she said, yes, please, that she would appreciate it. So if you guys could give some hearts and praying hands or some love up into the chat. And if you have a prayer list that you continually add people to, please add Tammy to the list. I would super duper appreciate that. And so would she, 100%. Okay. And Tammy, I really hope you get to feeling better soon, girlfriend. Sandra says, my mom says it's just like the cherry cola when she was growing up. Oh, the Dr. Pepper? Martha says Super Sticky's a little bit higher price than the traditional patty wax. It probably is. I don't remember. It's been so long since I bought it. Shay says my package is coming Tuesday. Yay! Thank you, Shay. I appreciate that, darling. 100%. I'm going to keep it a secret as to what it is, though. So whenever I open it up on the camera, yeah, I think it'll be fun to keep it as I'll just keep my little happy mail corner and let stuff just kind of. So I'll definitely open that up next week when I get your package. Shay, and I'll open it up with Cynthia's. Thank you guys for all the hearts and the love for Tammy. I appreciate it. For sure, for sure. She says, thank you all. It means a lot to her. Okay, now let's see if I can get some more drills laid down. So, you guys, did you hear that pop? Love it. And those are the micro glue dots. And yes, Shay, I will do a micro glue dots tutorial. There's really nothing to it, but I'll do it because you're not the first person that's asked. I usually get at least asked once during each live about the glue dots. And I know there's a lot of people out there that use it, but there's some that don't. And I really like it. So I'll do that. I'll add it to my list. Just remind me because I've got a in one ear and out the other, so it kind of like goes in my brain and then out of my brain very quickly after. But anyway, see, I forgot where I was going with this. I was talking about the glue dots and the pop, the sound that it makes. So I was in there earlier organizing my desk / craft area / filming area. And oh my God, I'm going to share a video about that too because I got pictures of what it looked like before. And holy cow, I'm just like, I can't even. So I'm bad about piling up because I don't, and I've talked about this before about not being organized and all my stuff just kind of ends up everywhere over there on my desk. And so finally, I have a little metal 4-shelf, like bookshelf kind of thing that belonged to my mom forever. I mean, she's had it since I can remember, since I was little bitty. And it's just a metal. It kind of reminds me of something that they would keep in the bathroom. She did keep it in the bathroom for a long time. She put towels on it and like little whatnot, or, what are those called? I'm losing my words today. Big time, man. Just little cutesy stuffs, She would keep those on that shelf. And it was just a 4-tiered shelf about 3 feet wide. And so I put that up against the wall where I had previously a chair that was piled up with stuff. And so I took that and put it there in that space. And now I've got my stuff all organized and nice and neat. So it makes me feel so much better. I can breathe. I can actually diamond paint a big canvas like this one without having to shove everything over. I'm like shoving stuff this way and shoving stuff this way. And it's like, just give me some space. Oh, Abigail says, don't feel bad about losing your words today, Jenny. I was trying to tell somebody who had called in my pleasure and no problem at the same time, so my words got jumbled and I said my problem. Oh, that's so funny. My problem. That's hilarious, Abigail. Love it. Tchotchkes. That's one word of them. That's one thing I was thinking of, Cynthia. What I keep wanting to say whatnots, but that's not the word. What is the word? Something. I don't know. Anyway, it'll come to me soon. Yeah, I call them doodads and trinkets too. Knickknacks. I do say thingamajiggers all the time, Shay. That's so funny. One time, Abigail, that reminds me when you were talking about getting your words mixed up. I used to work for Jackson Hewitt, which is a tax preparation place. You know, they do taxes. It's kind of like, it's another, like H&R Block, but it's another brand called Jackson Hewitt. And I worked for them for a few years. And I don't know why, but every time when I first started working there, if I answered the phone, I would always say, "Thank you for calling Hewlett Packard," instead of Jackson Hewitt. And my boss, which was actually my cousin, um, would just kind of like roll her eyes at me like, "Oh God, we don't sell computers, Jenny. We do taxes. Thank you for calling Hewlett Packard." Thingamajiggers for sure. Yeah, Diamond Queen. What you call them? Whatchamacallit, which is a candy bar. Um, that's so funny. So funny. But I did get my space organized. Nice and tidy. And, man, that patty wax just don't want to let go. But I did just literally fill it right before I came in here. Got my area all set up. So, and I got pictures of the baby. I was gonna share them with you, but they're on my phone and I'm filming on my phone, so I can't share them with you. Then I'll put them in a whipping chat. Okay, I'll do that if I can remember my next whipping chat. Anyway, Jolie, who is almost 2, I was sitting at my desk diamond painting, and she was playing behind me, and it was like quiet, which she's kind of quiet anyway, but she was a little too quiet. And so I like turned around and looked, and she had emptied out and pulled out one by one by one by one an entire brand new package of wet wipes, Huggies wet wipes. And it was like one of those little, like, the little plastic containers that's like that thick. And she just pulled them all out. I turned around, they were all just laying everywhere. And so I got pictures of her making the mess, and I got pictures of her, like smiling, like, hee hee, sorry, not sorry. But she gets into so much stuff. She gets into everything. If she can reach it, it's hers, according to her anyway. And I'm like, no, ma'am. Usually, if I say no, ma'am, then she's like, she knows I mean business. She's just a little troublemaker. I'll tell you that. All right. Who wants to play Family Feud? Da, 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 da. Do, do, do. I think that's the right song. Last time I sang Jeopardy. We'll see. Let me find it. That is not what I want. I don't want that. And where's my note? Did I save it in my notes? Let me see. Yes, I did save it. Copy. We played Family Feud last week. But it was just the last few minutes because I wanted to play and then forgot all about it. So, yeah, we're going to play Family Feud. Okay. I'm using the same website, so I'll go past the first couple of questions because those were what I asked last week. Yeah, if you were here last week, one of the questions had to do with why would you get rid of a family heirloom, and then another one was where do kids nowadays spend most of their time. Okay, here's a fun one. Okay. So the question is, and so what you guys, I mean, we're not giving away anything, nothing. This is just all for fun. Everybody just put your answers in. And then after you guys are done getting your answers in, then I will go through and read you what the survey says. Okay. So tell me something many people do just once a week. Tell me something many people do just once a week. Da-dun-dun, 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 da-dun, da-dun-dun. Okay, I'll quit singing. Yeah, Butter, wet wipe overload. Man, she was having a good old time. Abigail says, may I do, especially since I can tell you are doing talk to text because it sounds like you're from the South, sister, which I know you are. You're from Florida. But it says, may I, wait a minute, I got to redo this. May I do, especially since I fell asleep last time before it started. May I do. Family Feud. Okay, so here are some answers. Let me make sure I get. Heather says, survey says. Okay. Oh, hey, Gail, you're not late. Not late at all. Better late than never. Anyway, I always say you can call me late anytime you want as long as it ain't late for dinner. Okay. Melly says, wash sheets. Crafts and Coffee with Chris and Kel says, wash clothes. Judy says, laundry. Martha says, dust. Robert says, knitting. Bev says, shower. Yeah, that's what happens to us, especially during COVID, right? And we're stay-home moms and all that. Chris and Kel says, clean the bathroom. Sandra says, eat out. Diamond Queen says, fill their car with gas. Abigail says, clean house. Tammy says, change the bedding. Nicole said, wait a minute, it jumped up here on me. Laundry. Butter says, weigh themselves. Ugh. Crashly. See, there, I knew it. She was listening. I know you, girl. You were working and lurking, and I popped out the Family Feud question. And then I said, what do you do once a week? And what's her answer? Their spouse. Raunch, raunch, raunch. And Diamond Queen 2020 says, vacuum. Heather says, whoopee. Oh, my God. We're going to have to play the dating game and the one where they're married. I forget now what that's called. I mentioned it last week. The newlyweds. The newlywed game. Okay. Yeah. Crashly says the spouse. She's so funny. Diamond Queen says the dishes. Food shopping. Says Linda. Crashly says, well, it's true. Maggie, hello. She says, hello, everyone. First time on live, working and lurking on DAC. Well, welcome, Maggie. Glad to have you here. I would be working, however, I have coffee in one hand and I'm scrolling the mouse with the other hand as I read these survey says. But nice to have you here. Crashly says, I was absorbing all your stories, but I just cannot resist games. Yeah, I know you can't. You come in here one night and was playing, and my sister is like going to be obsessed with you because Crashly, my sister calls me, or no, I called her. Mickey, if you're still on here, Crashly's on here. Psst. Mickey Howard is my sister. I don't see her chatting, so she must have like jumped off. But anyway, I call her today and she says, I've been watching her videos. So anyway, I called her today and we got to chit-chatting and she says, I'm watching this chick on YouTube and it's all about polymer clay. And I said, oh God, is her name Crashly? And she said, no, it's some chick with an accent. And I said, oh, okay. I said, well, you need to be checking out Crashly. So she went and found you and she's watching your videos. Hey, Ashley, how are you, girlfriend? Okay, so let's get back to the bum, 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 bum. Oh yeah, peppermint mocha is good stuff, Maggie. Yum yum. I hope you're not behind in chat because we were talking about the um peppermint mocha a while ago. Mickey says, I'm here, Lughead. She's my sister. She can call me Lughead if she wants to. We call each other bad names all the time. 10 Bucks says she was watching. What? Oh, Jessima. Oh, and is it the Primo? What is it? Crashly, you're a moderator. Can you like link or something your favorite ones or whatever? Uh 10 bucks says okay. And then Melly says, can Diamond Queen win with her comment? I missed her comment. What was the comment? Diamond Queen, Diamond Queen, Diamond. Let me go back up. Yeah, we got to get back on the topic here. Okay. Oh my lord. Melly, only you. Lord, Lord, Lord. Okay, Melly. If you want Diamond Queen to be the winner, she can win. We'll go. Let's see. Let's go see what the answers are, though. Okay. Let's see what the survey says. Answer, and then you can tell us in the comment if your answer was number one or whatever. The number one answer is church with 35. There you go, Melly. Psst. Oh, you and Diamond Queen can get your minds out of the gutter. Gutter. Okay. Survey says groceries or grocery shopping is number 24. Or had 24. It's number two. The third answer is laundry. The fourth answer is clean house. Number 5 is sleeping in. And then the last one is eating out. So there you go. Those are the answers. Okay. Emma. Hey, Emma. How are you? I enjoyed watching your Whip and Chat, the Whip and Chat challenge for Mrs. Coffee. I love your accent very much. I do. I do. Oh. Crashly says, Emma, welcome to the life. It's a solid life indeed. Mm. Oh, Lord, Heather. Bait, because it was misspelled. That was a fun typo. Okay. We're playing Family Feud, Ashley. If I can get my life to get, or Ashley, if I can get my life together. Mickey says I'm going to order clay and accessories from Amazon because I can't wait. Sorry if I'm missing any comments. Just trying to stay caught up. Oh, well, I hate my voice too, Emma, but you know what? I like your voice. Crashly says, Mickey, if you message, I can answer any questions you have about tools and whatnot. Most of my videos have my recommended links in the descriptions. You're welcome, Emma. Plus, if you use those links in my description, she gets a teeny tiny % of what you spend. Psst, hey, you stop it. I got the cookies from her Amazon links. I'm kidding, Crashly. Thank you, Ashley. She says she likes my accent too. I appreciate that. Crashly says, like, if you spend $20, I think I might get a nickel. And you'll get a little bit more than that, maybe. Amazon's they're pretty, yeah, they don't give their affiliates very much moolah. Thank you, Emma. Thank you, thank you. Okay, now let's go to another question. Anybody ready for another? Da 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 da. Okay, name something you might eat with a hamburger. Oh, well, somebody wants to send me a hot glue gun to review on my channel. I just saw the notification pop across my phone. I was like, who is that? Name something you might eat with a hamburger. We are looking for the number one answer. Survey says. I'm definitely this live is going to get nixed because of all of my singing. Oh well, life is swell. So let's start reading some of your answers. Name something you might eat with a hamburger. Seeing lots of fries and pickles. Okay, let me see. Crashly says someone just bought lotions with one of her links. I have no clue who just saw it on there. As long as you click on one of my links to buy whatever, then I get it. Right. That's true. She does. Yep. I have people that buy stuff off my links all the time. Because basically what happens is if they click your link, if they don't click another affiliate's link within so many days, then you get the credit for whatever they purchase. Even if they don't buy what you linked. If that makes sense. But I have a blog, and so I've been an Amazon affiliate for 10 years. So I've had all kinds of stuff. I sell a lot of crafty stuff and food, gadgety things, you know what I'm food gadget stuff, because that's a lot of what I posted on my website. So, okay. Okay, Ashley says fries. And Butter says fries. Cynthia says pickles. Judy goes with pickles. Heather says French fries. Nicole says bacon. Momo B says chips. Crashly says I wasn't paying attention. I'm sure you weren't. The question was, what are you going to eat with a burger, Crashly? Crystal says onion rings. Tammy says onion rings. Sandra says cheese. Sorry, Crashly, I didn't see your question until after now. Diamond Queen says tater tots. Crashly says ranch dressing. Mickey says pretzels. Martha says cheese. Robert says onion. Diamond Queen says, what did she say? Pickles. Mickey said, I saw salty stuff, so I just threw pretzels out there. She didn't know the question either. Mickey's always a day late and $1 short. Butter says, oh, Abigail, does your milkshake bring all the... Oh, never mind. Really? Ranch for a cheeseburger, Crashly? Is that good? I've never thought about that. I like ranch with pizza and stuff. Yes, so I have now told you how that works, Crashly. It is very cool. Very, very cool. Ranch on a burger. I know. I'm kind of I have ranch and I have a burger. I might try that. Does anybody ever dip their French fries in the Frosties at Wendy's? That's yummy. Yeah, ranch is good on everything. I love ranch. Oh, I like pickles too, though. Okay. Oh, Abigail, I'm getting that Wendy's pub chicken on a pretzel bun thing tomorrow night for dinner. Mystria Diamonds has entered the building, guys. Mystria, how are you? I watched your Forensics Friday, and I didn't even know you were doing that. That was so much fun. However, I will say case, the Casey Anthony case. I like stuck like glue to the TV during that whole thing for the like court hearings and all that. Yeah, I don't care what anybody says. That woman did it. Ba, 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 bum, ba, 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 bum. Apparently, Crashly, you're the only one that dips burgers in ranch. I've never seen it, but I wouldn't mind trying it. Abigail's milk don't shake anymore. Yeah, I like fries with I like chips with ice cream too, like Lay's potato chips. God, we're getting all kinds of messed up here, ain't we? Dipping the fries in the Frosty. Yes, ma'am. Oh, Wendy's nuggets in the Frosty. I've never done that before. Oof. Is that a mosquito? Where did you come from? I swear that looked like a teeny tiny little mosquito. I have done barely any diamond painting. That case was so sad, Ashley. I mean, I can't even deal with it. I remember exactly where I was at whenever the news came on that she was found not guilty. And I literally looked like my nephew was there. Shane, Nikki's son. And he was there. And he's just a couple years younger than me. And we were outside, and when she told me, I think it was Mickey that said she was found not guilty, my sister, and I'm like, there's no way. You're gotta be lying. There's no way that she was found not guilty. But anyway, I can't even. Ugh, man. Crashly's milkshakes way too much. Can't control this crazy thing. So should I get Wendy's or what? Abigail, do it. I'm gonna get that pub burger tomorrow though. That sounds so good. Or chicken. That'll be fun, mystery. I can't wait to see it. What's who talking about Crashly? Oh, the case was Casey Anthony, the girl from Florida several years ago that did kill her daughter, Kaylee Anthony. She was like, what, 3? Something like that, 2 or 3. Abigail says she don't have a bra on. Do you think they'll care? No, just put a hoodie on. Nobody will ever know. Oh, I did miss a comment, Diamond Queen, I guess. Crashly says, Abigail, just don't step on your tatas. La, la, Lord. Yeah, it was devastating, Mickey. It was the worst ever. Like, I wanted to go to Florida and, like, put my hands around her neck. That's what I wanted to do. Yeah. Abigail says, look, I'm old, but I'm not. Saggy breastises. Yeah. Well, that's a bad thing, I know. That was the worst case I think I've ever. And then there's another case that's going on in. I don't know if anybody has been watching this. Of course, it's not. It's kind of like quiet now. But there was a Facebook group. But there was a case in Pennsylvania several months ago, like probably over a year ago, where the mom calls 911 and says that the son hung himself in the basement along with his little sister and their kids. So the cop gets there, and her 2 children, who are like 8 and 5 or something like that, were in the basement. I'm gonna hurry, Crashly. It'll be quick. Anyway, that was just a whole thing, and it's the mom. Her name is Lisa Snyder. You can look it up if you want to, but it was in somewhere in Pennsylvania, I think, and yeah, she was charged, and they're going to have a trial. I don't know when, but for doing that, she did it herself. She blamed it on, said the boy did it. So anyway, the kids' names I think were Connor and I don't remember the little girl's name. Shoot. But anyway, super sad. Oh, that's okay, Sandy. No problem. I'm still here. Right, Mystery. There's no way. Yeah, I know, Crashly. Bad stuff. Mystery, it says here, Crashly, something to make you smile. Clay and miniatures. I have my miniature house. I knew where it was at, but I did see it today. And I was like, oh, I want to work on my little room. It's a little bedroom. I still have not done anything more to it since the last time I worked on it. So, oh, shoot. Butter, thank you for reminding me. So, fries was the number one answer, right? Dag on it. Thank you for reminding me. Fries was the number one answer. Yes, ma'am. That was so crazy. Oh, oh, they serve breakfast, Mystery. I think my Wendy's does too. Definite squirrel, Heather. Crashly, if you're still here, I need to chat with you because Abigail and I were talking last. I don't remember when it was. A few days ago, and I had watched your video about the how ADD sucks. I hope Crashly's still here. Tell me you're here, Crash. Wanna. Anyway, I swear to goodness, I think I have ADD. Not the hyperactivity. I don't think I have ADHD. But I swear, here I am in my early 40s, and I'm swearing I think I have ADD. Apparently, Crashly is not here. She got gone. But anyway, I'm making sure that I didn't have nothing going across my phone. Yeah, and my sister, yeah, she just said that too. My sister said she thinks she has it too. But I never really thought that I had. I mean, ADD was never a question in my mind because I always associated ADD with hyperactivity, and I'm not a hyper person. Never have been. I'm the complete opposite of hyper. My mouth might get hyper from time to time, but my physical body, no, 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 no. And so, anyway, Crashly, if you're here or if you come back and re-listen, then she's not. I think she's gone. When we started talking about the Anthony little girl, she bolted. I hate that. But anyway, I'm going to message her and see if she has, and I'm sure she does because she talks about her ADD a lot. So I'm hoping that she might have some resources for me to read. I found a website, Abigail. Remind me to send you the link. I sent it to my sister, and holy cow, I was shocked. Martha says her son has ADD and ADHD. Wow. Okay, it was during your live. Yeah, I remember that now. Mystery, yeah, but at the same time, I also can get very hung up on a certain thing. You know what I mean? But just here in the chat, here I'm doing the Family Feud question, and then Butter had to remind me the fries was the number one answer, right? Bev says Dr. Abigail. Cynthia says my oldest son and I are ADD, and my oldest and youngest grandsons have ADHD. Wow. Butter says she's diagnosed too with ADHD. Gail says I wasn't diagnosed with ADD until I was 56. Mercy. Totally made sense when you look back on your life. Exactly. there's things that I look back and see myself, I know as a child I had anxiety that I didn't realize was anxiety. I just always thought, because my mom always said that I worried a lot. Okay. For instance, there was a little corner at the end of a road where you would turn to go onto the highway. Well, when I was little and I would sit in the passenger seat, when we would turn right, there was a big drop off. And I always remember telling my mom, don't drop off into that hole. Don't drop off into that hole. I was scared to death that she was going to drive off into that hole. And my mom was always like, Jenny, honey, we're good. We're good. I'm way away from that hole. And then also, I remember just like having anxiety over weird stuff as a kid, and I don't know. I don't know, but it just makes me think back. Shay says, you could be, Jenny. I was diagnosed with ADHD a couple of years ago, and meds really help. I take Zoloft for anxiety, but I don't know, what other medicines really, because I haven't really looked into it. Crystal says, I was diagnosed with ADD when I was a kid. My son has ADHD from his father. It's hereditary. I believe that, Cynthia, because as my sister and I were talking about it, we believe that all of my siblings has it at some point. And then also, like a lot of the grandkids, not my I don't have any grandkids, but a lot of my mom and dad's grandkids, there are several of them. So, yeah, definitely more common than people think. Emma says, I'm not sure about me, but I can't sit and do nothing. I have to do something. Always thinking and doing crafty things and change often. Yeah. Butter says, thank God for Vivant. How do you say that? Diamond Queen says, I got some great news today. It was like winning the lottery. Well, good for you. What was your good news? Hey, Mickey. Mickey says, I don't think I could take meds with my high blood pressure. It probably depends on the medicine. I'm sure there's some that do and some that don't. Okay. All right. We're going to play another round of Family Feud. And then, Diamond Queen says, I got accepted at Mayo Clinic today and only about 10% get accepted. Wow. That's awesome news. Congratulations. Cynthia says, it's been fun, y'all, but the hubby is due home after a 4-week run. Tomorrow I'm going to try and turn in early. All righty, Cynthia, dear. Have a good night. Have a good night, and we'll talk later. Oh, all right, let me see. Okay, my laptop is at like 5%. So I'll have to start looking at comments on my telephone. My telephone. So let's play another round of Family Feud. And Butter, would you mind to message me here in a couple minutes and say, psst, psst, what's the number one answer? Oh my goodness, this is going to be a good one. Name something you haven't done since high school gym class. Holy cow. Name something you haven't done since high school gym class. Sheesh. And the survey says, dun-dun-dun, 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 dun-dun-dun. Okay. Sweet dreams, Cynthia. Oh, thank you, Miss Drea. Melly says dodgeball. Ashley says run or ran. Abigail says run. Tammy says run. Mystery says climb the rope. Wendy says sit-ups. Judy says kickball. Shay says chin-ups. Diamond Queen says dodgeball. Hyper Cactus says play football. Abigail says physical activity of any kind, right? Oh, hey, there's Billy. How are you, Billy? Good to have you here. He says dodgeball. Butter says picking cherries. Wendy says take a shower with the same sex. Sandy says floor hockey. Sandra says dodgeball. Obstacle course. God, I hated playing dodgeball with the boys in my class. They were rough. I mean, you could see the murdering look in their eyes, man, when they wanted to throw the dodgeball, God, I'll never forget that. Ouch. Ooh, Wendy's acquired. Did you get another one of those pub chicken sandwiches? If you did, send me a picture. I want to see it. Okay. Billy says, I'm great. How have you been? Been doing good. Doing good. Okay. So, let's read the answers. And the survey says the number one answer is run a mile. So, she says, you know I did, girl. Abigail, throw me some fries, Butter said. Oh, Lord. Okay, so the number one answer was run a mile. And I'm assuming if you said run or ran, that counts. I mean, Number two answer was dodgeball. Number three was push-ups. The number four answer was sit-ups. Number five was lift weights. Number six was swim laps. The next one was changed in a locker room. Somebody did say shower with the same sex. Tennis. And the last one was just exercise. So, you guys did a pretty good job. Popo is out today, Abigail says. Mystery, I want some Frosty and fries. I want some Frosty and fries too. I told Dale, I'm like, he was going to get it for dinner tonight, but he ended up making chicken fajitas tonight. So, I'm like, I want that chicken. I mean, you say pretzel bun, I'm there for it. I'm like, okay, I just want the pretzel bun. Just give me the pretzel bun. But I can't wait to try it. Mom of 8 kids, hey, how are you? Good to see you here. I have drank almost all my coffee, guys. Woo. It's very yummy. Okay. Oh, before I get sidetracked and forget, how did that diamond get all off center? What happened here? Something happened here. Let me fix it. Yeah, I got one out of a row. I've been doing so many squares lately. I'm like wanting a diamond around. And I'm thinking, if I'm not mistaken, the one that I'm going to be doing for the next event in February is round, but I could be wrong. I'm not 100%. Okay. Abigail says, it's delish. I'll take a picture. I'm glad you're doing good, Mom of 8. Glad you're doing good. Hey, there's still ramen. Hi, how are you? What are you working on tonight? I'm working on Psalm 8 by Mandy Manzano from Diamond Art Club. It's upside down. But if you remember the image is of a little girl in God's hands. And this right here that you see is her head. So it's upside down. This is her head, and this is her arm reaching out to his hand right here, which I haven't worked on this part, but yeah, I started on it upside down. And let me see. Abigail says, yeah, I'm back home now. That would be the one and only joy of living in a city. She loves your name, Stale Ramen. It cracks me up too. It's funny. Okay. Mystery says, I have an addiction to the iced mocha coffee that you can get in a milk carton. I go, oh, yeah, I know what you're talking about. And that I would go through that way too quick. There's no way that I could buy that. It's like chocolate milk. If I buy like Yoo-Hoo's, or if I buy, which my favorite chocolate milk is just plain old milk with Nestle's quick powder, chocolate powder. I don't care for like the milk that you buy, that pre-made in the milk jugs, like in the milk dairy section. I never have liked that. But the Yoo-Hoos are really good. But when I buy those, they're gone like that. All right, Butter. Butter says, I'm going to hit the hay. Hugs, sweet Jenny. Night, lovelies. Good night, Butter. I hope you get some good sleep. It was nice hanging out with you tonight, though. I appreciate you coming and hanging out with me. Heather wants to know, does ramen really go stale? I don't know. Let's ask Stale Ramen. Oh, gosh. Yes, Heather, laugh out loud. Oh, my God, I love that painting. Oh, this painting, Stale Ramen? It is very pretty. Sanders says, all this talk of food made me hungry, so I had to go in the kitchen and grab me some Brahms. What's Brahms? Bad news, guys. They told me they were discontinuing my... What? You're lying. Really, Abigail? I'll be so mad if he goes there tomorrow and they don't have it. I'll be so mad. Heather says, I thought that 25-cent ramen had a shelf life forever. Oh, God. Stale Ramen says, I have that name because my little brother used to eat uncooked ramen. Oh, that makes sense. My husband loves ramen, but we get that, I don't even know how to pronounce it. It's Maruchan or something. And you can get like a big box of like 12 packs of them, like, you know. And they have the, the best ice cream ever. Wendy's. Thank you, Wendy. I didn't know that. Yeah, I don't know how to pronounce that stale ramen. Is it Maruchan or Maruchan? I don't know. But that's the kind we usually get. That's what we have at our local stores, you know. And he'll, like my husband, would go through those so quick. He loves that stuff. And I'm like, God, I can't even eat. Like, if I eat it, I can't eat it with the whole pack of the seasoning in it. It's just way too much salt for me to even be able to enjoy it. I'm like, oh, good Lord. It's a, like, stroke waiting to happen. But don't get me wrong, I love the ramen. I just I can't use the entire packet. Hey Gail, how are you? Meryl Chan, Stale Ramen, Meryl Chan. Exactly, Heather. It's a college student staple because it's so dang cheap. Stale Ramen's the same. I can't keep a whole box. Also, they do have a lot of sodium for sure. They do have so much. And every once in a while, he'll buy like the cups. That's basically the same thing, but it's got like little bits of like dried carrots and peas in it or something. Those aren't too bad, but I do like the little squares better. But yeah, they're yummy stuff. I mean, definitely, like she said, Heather said, a college student staple because They're dirt cheap. I mean, you could clean you could clean out your couch and the floorboards of your car and have enough money to eat for a week. Oh Lord. Spicy ramen. I'm not a big spicy food kind of person, but oh, those are your favorite stale ramen? The ones with the corn, carrots, and peas. Those are good. Melly says she pulls out all the peas. Crashly says, sorry, I got distracted with Animal Crossing. Okay, Crashly, did you hear any of my yammering on about me needing to talk to you about ADD? Mistress says, I didn't like ramen. So in college, I got the 5-pound bag of potatoes, Kraft cheese, butter, and ranch dressing, and I had food for at least 2 weeks. That's crazy. Abigail's ears just perked up, Crashly. She said, you said Animal Crossing? Yeah, Crashly. I need to chit chat with you. Nothing craft related, but more like I think maybe you need to diagnose me and tell me if I have it or not. So that's a thing. But yeah, I watched your ADD Sucks video the other day, and after listening to you talk about it, I started saying, oh my God, I do the same thing. I do the same thing. Yes, Abigail does play Animal Crossing. And do you have to have a Nintendo Switch to play that? I wouldn't mind playing, but my God, I don't have no Nintendo Switch. I think I don't even know what we have. It's like an old Xbox, if it's even still, if it's not a dinosaur. I don't know. We don't do games. We're not a gaming family. I mean, a little bit, but not really. Okay. Abigail says no, just started on Monday night. Stale Ramen says nope, you can get it on a phone or a tablet. Animal Crossing, you can. Melly's headed out. Her and the hubby are gonna fixing to watch Law and Order. All right, Melly Machete. Good night, lovely. I'm gonna be getting off here in just a couple minutes anyway. So I normally go till 12, but since I'm gonna be going live at 10 instead of 10:30, then I'll be off a half an hour early. So that helps the husband because he has to get up and go to work early in the morning. So I get off a half hour early, and he gets in the bed a half hour early. The Pocket Edition. Huh. Did not know that. I'm going to have to look it up. Jenny, neither do I. I don't have a Switch. My oldest does, but won't let me play. Yeah. I wouldn't mind trying it because I know everybody likes it, but I've never played it before. Crystal says she plays Animal Crossing and is obsessed. Robert says, thanks for hosting. Sweet. It's been fun. You're very welcome, Robert. Thanks for coming and hanging out with us like you do every single week. There's not a live that I have not seen you in, to my knowledge. So thank you for always being super supportive of all of us. We appreciate you. Crashly says, you have it on the Switch, right? Crashly's going to get a code thing. Crashly says, well, I'm not a doctor, but I will say the medication you would get prescribed is a controlled substance and extremely addictive. So, yeah, I can talk and see if we have similarities. Okay. Crashly wants to know, Crystal, do you have tulips or anything other than freaking pansies? Okay, Crashly, I'm going to say this for you, okay? You're live the other night. You were killing me. There are several ways to say peony. Peony is a flower, okay? They're really pretty flowers, too. They're big, ginormous things that look like a big, giant rose. Someone had commented and said they're a cross between a rose and a carnation. I don't remember who said that, but anyway, there's that mosquito, and I missed it 3 times. Come here, stupid. It flew up into the light. Okay, but anyway, there are several ways to say it. Some people say peony, just like peony, quick. And then other people say peony. And then other people, when they're from very rural, like my grandparents used to call them pineys. Why? I have no idea. But anyway, peony, peony, piney. There you go. All right. I am going to hop off here. Oh, Crashly says, Abigail, go to home on Switch. Oh, my phone just died, or my laptop just died. Hold on a second. She says, go to home on Switch, click on your profile at the top, friends by code. Then my code is 1753-7017-1228. You have to have the Switch on thing, though, for us to be able to go to each other's islands. Okay. So, all right, guys, I'm done for tonight. I'm going to put all these things up and call it a night. So, any Hoosers, that will be it for me. Thank you guys for coming and hanging out with me tonight. Make sure to give the video a thumbs up. And if I'm supposed to look up something for you or do something or something, please remind me, because I feel like there were 3 or 4 things I'm supposed to do, and I don't know exactly what all I was supposed to do. Sandy says, good all time to put the boys to bed. Yeah. All right. Good night, everybody, and I will talk to you all very soon. Good night, Mystery. You too. You have a good night too, honey. All right. Thanks, everybody. Bye.